My qualities are needed.
No second thoughts, eh? This memory is ours. I'll be there soon.
A piercing strike.
Let's get you somewhere else.
Greatness personified. Way back.
What do we have here? I like these odds. I like it already.
Cut through the shadows. The dish takes shape. Good timing, Mari. Preparing the ingredients. That's cool.
That was no mere animal.
I shall not stray too.
I'm going in. The oldest tricks are the best. A familiar tune.
I heard that, you fiend.
On my way.
Von Preisfeld.
I shall not stray too.
Consider it done.
Once more. A familiar tune.
I'll be there.
I heard that, you fiend.
Anybody seen my servants?
One less to worry about. Heavy.
A simple method of deception. Strange. Do I smell it? Our options for variety are endless. A leaf on the wind. I will be back. Let's add some flavor.
That was no mere animal.
Welcome to the other side.
Ready to serve.
Heave ho!
Come in.
Simple. Strike with precision.
I like these odds. I'll be there soon.
Let's try a new recipe.
Wie Sie wünschen.
Let's see what's out there. I like it already.
A feast for my blade.
Liebe them? Good snout. Buckets of ducats.
What's in it for me?
了解. Good timing.
Von
Mark.
Greifswald, at your service.
At your service.
Tremors reach our ears.
Our strategy pays off.
You figured out what a torch is. Remarkable.
Good. Now burn the stack of barrels next to the shack on top of the right pillars. Pirates stored them long ago and stashed their foul-smelling water in there.
Foul-smelling water. Do they mean the grog?
I believe they do.
We can't burn the grog.
Sacrifices must be made, Navigator.
But the grog!
Let me remind you.
Very sensible, Marley. I follow the plan.
They found the connection.
How does it work?
It's a portal.
Is it?
No, not really.
What then?
A secret.
Agatta. Douse the flame.
How could stacking these crates take so long?
I will bring the wrath of the Major herself.
Stop with that nonsense and carry on.
Ever since we've arrived here, you've been hearing voices.
Our objective is clear. Move with speed. It will be done. The Mali's special skill. I cannot lose.
All right, this is fairly stable now.
Yes,
On my way. Raise with your legs.
Forbid it took you long enough. Better double check your work, yes?
What?
Nothing. What do you want?
The dish takes shape. I can be anywhere. The trap is set. A memory for the Mari's hold.
Interesting choice.
I'm going in.
Who bothers a
Horrid thing made that noise.
What do we have here?
Careful with the crates. Remember what happened last time.
Very traditional.
I don't care for your excuses.
Measure once, cut 7 times. A heavy customer. Good taste. We may return here. The fight begins.
Huh? I didn't say anything.
All in one motion.
Masterful move.
Raise with your legs. Hey! The Mali remember us. Quickly.
There is still a knot loose. Really now.
Kaizok Katana.
I just fastened that one!
A taste of death.
Tighter this time.
What?
The heavy customer.
What do you want?
Move like water. A refined decision.
I never forget.
How'd you put this? Ha, that's just changed me.
Aye.
Did you hear that, my ally?
Fancy a little flambe?
Time is moving fast.
Ah, a recipe for further strategy. A good starter. In a moment.
I didn't say anything.
A nice bauble.
Well done. And now you want the pearl. Yes. Yes, here, take it.
We don't want it anyway.
I liked it, actually. It was so dark and powerful. Reminds me of something.
Blah, 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 blah. Take it before we regret it.
And where might we find it?
The caves of the mountains. The darkest place in the world.
It's on the plank that reaches far above the water.
You're such a wet blanket sometimes. Best not forget, yes?
A worthy memory. The fight begins. That's some spice.
Whew, finally. Let's get out of here before they turn us into rotten eggs.
Interesting idea. Maybe?
No. I was just kidding, of course. See you around.
Very traditional. Raise with your legs. The heavy customer. Can't be done. No. I follow the plan.
Task. Then see it.
A fine blend of memories.
What do we have here? Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, no.
Don't let the flame.
Such brute methods.
Toya! Simple. The heart is pierced.
Opportunity calls. Back to the Mali and fast.
Let's try a new recipe. On my way. Say, Molly, have you seen the fish that was hanging here?
I haven't. I can't pay attention to all the inhabitants on my decks at all times.
Some skeleton will have moved him then. He is, after all, still my student.
The fish is your student.
Let this be of no concern of yours, Molly.
Well, fish or not, I feel that old Gertrude is longing for sustenance. Could you see that she gets her meal?
Most certainly. Very traditional. Let's stir. Huh? No. Well, that must have been the wind. That ought to do it. The dish is ready. Let's get it to old Gertrude. Simple.
Incus! Not your tobacco again.
It is I, Toya, and I've brought you food.
It smells like food. You must be Toya, then. Let me taste it. Soul-infused octopus. Minced with fennel? What on earth is going on, Toya?
It's nothing.
No. There is no sense lying to me. You've always cooked with your heart in your hand, Toya.
I've taken on a student. I find it difficult.
You feel ill-prepared, then?
In many ways, yes.
I understand. My last battle lies many centuries behind me, but I do recall very few things from my training were directly applicable.
Adaption. The first rule both in the kitchen and on the battlefield. Something I hadn't considered in a long while. Thank you for reminding me, Gertrude.
What? I told you, Pincus. I stopped smoking years ago.
I understand. I will be going then.
The fight begins.
Student?
Sensei, is this a test of patience as well?
What? How? How did you get here?
I've been hiding here for days, holding still in cover, just as you taught me. You walked by me multiple times, not acknowledging me, so I presumed my cover was not worthy of your praise.
Yes. Of course I noticed you. I only wanted to see how long you could hold still.
I knew it. And how did I do, Sensei?
You are to be commended, student. Your hiding techniques are quite advanced already. Thus, I believe you are ready for your second lesson, the assassination itself. I will demonstrate it on one of our skeleton crew.
You will assassinate a crewmate just for my training, Sensei?
The skeletons on the Mali are under special protection. None of our attacks can seriously harm them. Now, let me show you how it is done.
You need to ask. You can't afford it. I presume that's going to hurt. Nothing I can't afford.
At your service.
I follow the plan. Did you see? The ending of a life must be swift and meaningful. With doubt comes hesitation, and hesitation is defeat. Do you understand that?
I believe I do, Sensei.
Belief is not knowing. Not knowing is doubt. Eradicate all doubt. Only then can you strike true.
Thank you, Sensei. I will practice diligently.
Good. Out there in the real world, your adversaries will not go down so easily. So, as long as there is a sliver of uncertainty left, work with our skeletons.
I will heed your advice, Sensei.
Quickly. Move like water.
Hey! If you must.
Aye. Gamones ready. No second thoughts, eh?
So, you chose to bless this charred body with another black pearl. I suppose I should thank you.
Teresa La Ciega. You know I grew up on stories about you and your escapades.
A reputation hard-earned. One does not desert the Inquisition lightly. And who are you? Huh? I do not need eyes to see that you are new.
Aethea Monicato. The Marley made me her navigator.
Ha ha ha! Another fool to lead the blind. Very well. We will see what she is made of soon enough, eh, Marley?
Sharpshooter. As always, you notice me watching.
Is the training deck ready? I feel the ash has settled in my bones.
Of course, Sharpshooter.
Once more onto the breach. The crow flies. No mercy given. Death comes to greet you. I've seen it happen. The Iron Judgment. My soul forged into a deadly bolt. It's done. With kind regards. Let fate be our judge. The future calls.
This one is special.
Through the flames.
Is that?
Dicho y hecho. Iron Judgment. I am your executioner. Let's get a better view.
I'm still not sure how your body can move separately from your soul.
At least we're past how I can hit targets without eyes. Good for another shot. I see where this... Arriba! Change in position. Judgment is at hand. Time waits for no one. Except us. Let fate be our judge. The future calls. I send you my ash. Judgment is at hand. The Ashen Judgment. Punishment lessened, if not entirely avoided. Let's get a better view. The Marley aids us. I see where this is going. Who needs eyes to see? Blood will be easy to use. Come to me. Change in position. It's done.
I feared your body would fall to ash completely.
My soul might be scorched by the Maiden's fire, but there is still fight in me. I've seen it happen. Once more onto the breach. The crow flies. Can you conjure up a challenge for the White Crow? We will see. Their crimes are mild. Through the flames. Up. It's done.
Who?
A record of the past. The crow flies. A bolt for your skull. Justice has been granted.
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh.
You are wasting
The fire
precious
longs
time.
for your cursed soul.
Come forth!
Abominable brush. Does it shelter you?
Measure, calculate,
Mensura,
rectify.
Calcula, Rectifica.
Oh, how I will enjoy purging your
We will
soul.
feed your carcass to the pyre. Good. We've driven
An anchor in the sea.
Where to? A slap on the wrist. Let's get a better view. My verdict is final. Rodarán cabezas. Ah, swift justice. Your task has ended. Let fate be our judge.
I've heard news from Madre Grande. Tell me now.
Filed for review. Dicho y hecho. Cría cuervos. I see where this is going. I am your executioner. It's quickly done.
I'm so tired. And yet, we must carry on.
Treasure this moment, Marley. Judgment is at hand. Arriba! This will be good for you. Change in position. Up. La pequeña muerte. Through the flames. Come to me. Once more onto the beach. Ah, the better part of me. One bolt, one life. Justice has up. The future calls. Otra ronda. Through the flames. I've seen it happen.
You have mastered all challenges, sharpshooter. Now, you are needed down in the riddle hold.
Change in position.
Teresa.
I, here to fight the soulless Inquisition and drive back the madness of the Maiden's Fire. That is all, yes? Then the White Crow shall return to her roost. Should you have need of me, you will find me there.
Navigator, I've received news of Ignatius' activities. Come to me.
What's in it for me? I'll be there soon. I like these
Cut
odds.
through the shadows.
Teresa, para servirle. Let's get a better view.
Sharpshooter, it pleases me to have you walk my planks again.
Me too! If these bones got any more crooked from lying around, I'd have to use my crossbow as a crutch.
I suppose that would hamper your effectiveness.
Now I shall take up roost in the crow's nest and cast my dead eyes towards the horizon. I hope my belongings remain undisturbed.
The skeletons did not touch them. I can't vouch for the acolytes that rummaged my deck, or for Estelle.
That greedy little monkey. One day I'll catch her red-handed, and then my judgment will be swift.
We need her, Sharpshooter. Without her, my insides become an inscrutable labyrinth.
Oh, don't worry. She will remain intact. She'll just wish she wasn't for a long while. Let fate be our judge. Judgment is at hand.
Opportunity calls. Now we're getting somewhere.
I see you.
Teresa, may I ask, how did Mordecai get you to join his crew?
He didn't do anything. I decided to take up roost here. I wanted to see this upstart captain and his fate-meddling ship for myself.
I guess they had a few things to say about that.
Mordecai didn't protest. Not that it would have swayed me. I was actually a bit annoyed that he got used to me so quickly. The Marley was more what I expected. Not too fond of my scrutinizing gaze on her soul.
Or all that tobacco ash on my deck.
Leave a woman her vices, will you? Anyway, I would have left after a year. Or 10. Only Mordecai roped me in.
Who wouldn't want a famous Inquisition deserter in their crew?
You sound just like him. Always trying to charm me, the old codger.
Do you regret staying?
I have enough regrets for a lifetime. And despite my best efforts, I've grown attached to this crew. Just don't tell anyone. Got it?
My lips are sealed. No second thoughts, eh? Well, well.
An urgent message has come from Dreadvine's Cove. Ignatia recently arrived on the island and is conducting some sort of ritual. If she's devising some new method to haunt us, we must know about it.
Agreed. I'll chart our course.
One more thing, Navigator. I would like you to remain with me for this mission.
That's kind of you. But I prefer getting my hands dirty.
Oh, you won't be bored. I'd like you to coordinate the crew from afar. Call it an experiment.
I see. All right then. Let's give it a go.
Ready to serve.
Good. My tobacco is getting stale.
What is it?
My sight reaches far.
Balanced to perfection. On my way.
My time is not to be trifled with.
I like it already.
Set a course, navigator.
Dreadvine's Cove lies in sight. Do you sense Ignatia?
It's curious. I can feel her presence, but I can't quite focus on her.
Is that the Red Marley approaching?
We heard your call, Dreadvine. We come to aid you against Ignatia.
You are late. The insufferable woman left hours ago.
What did she do?
She came seeking answers I had no intention of providing. Then, the cutting began. She ripped out pieces of me, probed and twisted them in that private study of hers. In the end, she grafted them back onto me, but they are disturbing.
Something about that grafting seems familiar.
I want them gone, Shipsu. They are poison, foreign bodies that must be excised. There's 2 of them. You may take your pick. Do it, and I might forgive your impunctuality.
Well, well. You think Ignatia came to pry a few secrets from the ancient plant?
It warrants investigating. Choose our landing, navigator.
Judgment cometh.
So this is how things look from your perspective. Look at the 3 of them. They're so small.
They can hear you, navigator.
Right. Well then, crew. Let's see what the Inquisitor has wrought here, shall we?
A nice bauble.
I sense someone new in your crew. Who is the woman with a sword through her chest?
That would be me. I'm the Marley's new navigator.
A navigator? A rather pointless role on a ship that navigates itself.
Oh, I can make myself useful. So far, I've yet to hear a complaint from the Marley.
I presume she merely keeps you around for company. An overrated concept, in my opinion.
That big scrub is quite full of himself, eh?
I'm just glad it remembers our friendship.
It will be done. Raise with your legs.
Still breathing. Still sane.
I like the taste of it.
I'm here.
To each what they deserve.
We have the advantage of memories.
I sense someone new in your crew. Who is the woman with a sword through her chest?
That would be me. I'm the Marley's new navigator.
A navigator? A rather pointless role on a ship that navigates itself.
Oh, I can make myself useful. So far, I've yet to hear a complaint from the Marley.
I presume she merely keeps you around for company. An overrated concept, in my opinion.
That big scrub is quite full of himself, eh?
I'm just glad it remembers our friendship.
Raise with your legs. I follow the
Quick and efficient,
heavy
just
custom.
as expected, Toya.
A memory for the Marley's hold. I can be anywhere. Simple. Preparing the ingredients.
The verdict is clear. Once more onto the breach.
Yeah?
The dish takes
The court is in session.
Please see my
pieces.
servants.
My galley. Raise with your legs.
My sight reaches, my strength returns. I see where this is going.
I'll remember.
Let fate be our judge.
That thing she carries with her. I hold on to such a grisly trophy. Divine seems angered.
Of course it is. Have you seen what the Inquisitor did to it?
Greatness personified.
The objective is in my sight.
Dreadvine, why did the Inquisitor come here?
How should I know? Even my vast intellect cannot fathom that fire crazed my vile lord. First, she asked questions about secrets even more ancient than myself. Then, she began cutting, clipping, and grafting.
Ouch! And what do they do, these graftings?
They are like fragments of someone else. Foreign thoughts implanted into my flesh. I want them gone. You hear? Rip them out!
Yokai!
Teresa, para servirle.
An ambush in the making. Get ready to strike.
I heard that, you fiend. The leaves hide all
A
manner
good
of
starter. A heavy customer.
How long has it been?
The Mali's special skill.
Still breathing. Still sane. It's done. I am your executioner.
My qualities are needed.
A refined decision. That's objective complete.
Yes, out with them. Cursed alien fragments.
Something came out of the wound. Looks like memory fragments.
Navigator, those fragments feel wrong.
In what way?
Twisted, manipulated.
Oh, the indignity. How dare she come and use me for her vile experiment? Enough! Take these things away. I will retreat to rest my soul.
We won't get any more out of him. Investigate those memory fragments.
Ah, a recipe for further strategy.
I feel the curse approaching.
Move with speed.
I feel nothing.
That?
A single strike. Quickly, raise with your legs. A worthy memory. All in one motion.
Someone is neglecting that.
Well now.
Dying is our ally. On my way. I cannot lose.
Well now.
Good taste.
Someone is neglecting their task.
A heavy customer. The Mali remembers. That's some spice.
Will it remember? Not consciously. Once the grafting is done, the fragment will stay hidden, dormant until provoked.
And how will you know it worked?
I will know. I am beginning to grasp the nature of this corruption.
Ignatia, these experiments, do they really serve the Maiden's vision?
You're right to question. But you have not seen what I've seen. You have not experienced the magnitude of this power, the sheer terror of its implication. On that day that would not end, I understood that this was the tool to our salvation. The future is ours to shape by scripture. What are memories, if not the blueprint for tomorrow?
I'm going in.
I can help if you let me.
A worthy memory. Vagatta.
Well now. Who?
Quickly.
Gracious maiden, I beg of you, grant me the strength to finish the work. Grant me the strength.
Inquisitor.
Yes. Yes! What is it, Judex?
The grafting has taken hold.
Good. Continue your observation. I shall question them soon.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
Judex, before you go, what do you see? Am I still free of corruption?
It is clear your soul has been brushed by the curse, my lady. Yet your intentions are clear. Your choice of tools may be unorthodox. But if they all serve the grand design, then our verdict is clear.
Yes. Good. I thank you, Judex. Carry on.
Move like water. What is that?
I stand ready. I thought so.
I knew this would come.
Having is better than wanting.
My sight reaches far. The future calls. Let's get a better view.
Strange.
Time waits for no one, except us.
Cut through the shadows. I will draw their last breath. Likely a poor choice.
What do we have here?
Another pair of eyes might do the trick.
Take it away! It is only a memory, Prognostica. Your mind has endured worse.
No, no! The corruption, the vile madness, the vastness of its heresy, every sensation blasphemy, every image an eclipse of the mind. Take it away! Take it away!
His soul is burned out. He is lost to us.
Regrettable. The cursed memory must be poisoned to a fire-blessed mind.
A dead end, then? If even a prognosticator can't survive it.
We shall find the proper rites, shield our minds, focus our gaze. We may yet glean more insight from this cursed plant.
It's strange, seeing these memories through your eyes.
I don't like this, Navigator. The more we touch, the more I feel their connection to my own power. And there is a sensation that Ignatia's presence still lingers. Her private study, at the heart of the complex. Yes, the feeling emanates from there. A chest with an iron key. We must open it, Navigator.
And where will our intrepid crew find this key?
On a table full of books and scribblings. There. You can mark it on the map like so.
I could get used to this.
So many shipments.
Time is moving fast.
That a soul so ancient in its corruption.
Seeing her work on that cursed plot.
Agreed. But a soul so ancient in its corruption. It makes me shudder. Nation.
Let's change perspective. That won't be a challenge.
What a strange noise.
To taste the soul of another. Nothing I can't afford.
Are we on this wall? Have faith, my other. We must trust Ignatia. Or we are lost. Faith. The vine is aggravated. How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better. Have I forgotten something? No. No, surely not. That thing she carries with her. I hold on to such a grisly trophy. You know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet. So many shipments. Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
What is that?
Well now.
Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
Another to the Horde.
I am horrified, seeing her work on that wall.
Well now.
Gracious maiden, I prepare...
I am horrified, seeing her work on that cursed plant.
Agreed. To touch a soul so ancient in its corruption.
That sound is irregular.
What? Strange.
Maiden, I call for the right...
I am horrified, seeing her work on that cursed plant.
Agreed. To touch a
Curious
soul so
sound.
ancient in its corruption, it makes me...
Suspense.
We have time.
I am horrified, seeing her work on that cursed plot. Agreed. To touch a soul so ancient in its corruption, it makes me shudder. Ignition? What are you doing? I can't make sense of what I'm reading. What are we doing here, my other? What?
I prepare your bell.
I am horrified, seeing her work on that cursed plot. Agreed. To touch a soul so ancient in its corruption, it makes me shudder. Ignition? What are you doing? I can't make sense of what I'm reading. What are we doing here, my other? Why are we on this rock? Have faith, my other. We must trust Ignatia, or we are lost. Faith. We must not wait. We all work towards the grand design. The vine is aggravated. How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better. Have I forgotten something? No. No, surely not. That thing she carries with her. Why hold on to such a grisly trophy? You know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet. So many shipments. Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
A what?
A nice bauble.
Suspense? Something.
I am horrified, seeing her work on that cursed plot. Agreed. To touch a soul so ancient in its corruption, it makes me shudder. Ignatia.
Enough.
Strange. Is that...
horrified. Seeing her work on that cursed plot.
Agreed. To touch a soul so ancient in its corruption, it makes me shudder. Nation.
Well,
now. I can't make sense of what I'm reading.
What are we doing here, my other? Why are we on this rock? Have faith, my other. We must trust Ignatia, or we are lost.
Faith. Let's not wait. We all work towards the grand design.
Commissarius mustn't know that.
Do you remember my name, creature?
My roots forget nothing, Ignatia. Not that you are particularly worth remembering.
Excellent. This should be quite interesting for the both of us, then. Are the instruments heated?
They are, my Lady Inquisitor.
What are you doing? Stop that! Hey!
Do you remember my name now, creature?
I can't. How dare you sell it? What did you do to my memory?
A simple experiment. A precursor of things to come.
At your command. A nice bauble.
Yes. Yes.
Ignatia, what are you doing? I can't make sense of what I'm reading.
This was...
We may have need to return here.
My Lady Inquisitor, should we fetch a prognostica? The strain on your soul.
Their mind can't take the strain. This path is mine alone to tread.
Surely the prognosticas can ease your burden. Maybe even I could.
Look at my work, Commissarius. Look at the sweat on my brow, the heat of my furnace. Look at my branding hammer. Look at what I craft from glimpses of the grand design. I was given the tools to shape our destiny from the curse itself, and they weigh heavy indeed.
I see. But you must know that protocol demands I call a Eudex to inspect you.
Good. Fetch her. Should I falter to corruption, I expect you all to bring down the fire on me.
Of course, my Lady Inquisitor. Of course.
Let's not forget, yes.
Marley at her finest. I much prefer festivities. Smoking... I won't acquiesce to this much longer. like tasting wine. The burdens of nobility. Strange. No, no. I've done this sort of thing before. Ah, let's take another view. That won't be a challenge.
How dare you, feeble soul? Do you have any idea of the damage you cause?
Why not answer my question then? Is it here?
Of course it is. Why ask what you have already gathered from the entrails of my mind?
Confirmation, creature. In more ways than one.
How can you stand here and not feel it? Hmm? Do you think these waters were named on a whim?
You fear it, don't you? What lies hidden on these islands? What Mordecai found so long ago?
I fear nothing, Fire Thrall. I am the Dread Vine.
And I know a pretender when I see one.
I stand ready.
Vine is aggravated. How much longer
the luxury of memory.
I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better. Have I forgotten something? No. No, surely not.
A ghostly pleasure. Such dirty business.
That thing she carries with her. Why hold on to such a
To
grisly
see the
trophy?
world with
You
different
know her
eyes.
history with its sister.
Ah,
She will have plans
dirty
for it yet. So many shipments.
I have to get a new coat
Slice.
anyway.
Hard to keep
dice. It will be done. A refined decision. Very traditional. How to put this? Add some spice.
Let me remind you.
I am the bread. Good taste.
Aye.
The vine.
Our objective is clear.
How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better. Have I forgotten something?
Still breathing.
No.
Still safe.
No, surely not.
The crow flies. Another soul for the buyer.
That thing she carries with her. Why hold on to such a grisly trophy? You know her history with its sister. She will have plans for it yet.
Changing position.
So many shipments. Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
Please bother someone else. Like tasty wine.
I can help if you
Work
let
on that
me.
cursed plot.
Your memories are much
That a soul
appreciated.
so ancient in its corruption.
Balanced to
Makes me
perfection.
shudder. Ignatia, what are you doing? I can't make sense of what I'm reading.
I follow the plan.
There.
Must not wait. We all work towards the grand design.
I'm going in. My special technique.
What are we doing here, my other? Why are we on this rock? Have faith.
A good start preparing the ingredients.
We must trust Ignatia, or we are lost.
The verdict is clear. I see where this is going.
No, surely.
Leave it then? The way back. Good. I presume that's going to hurt. Well, another try then. I much prefer festivities.
The vine is aggravated. How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The sooner we're off this island, the better.
Burn the curse! Well, another try then.
The vine is aggravated. How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too. The
My
sooner
pockets
we're
are
off this island, the better.
Anyone hungry?
So many shipments.
The crow flies.
Hard to keep track of it all.
Von Preisfeld, at your
Thing
service.
she carries with her. I hold on to such a grisly trophy. You know her history
horrid
with
thing
its sister.
made that noise?
She will have plans for it yet.
Commence the right of inquiry. Mensura.
Makes
Calcula.
sense of what I'm reading.
Rectificate.
All in
My
one
hands shall stay calm in the face of evil. Any aberration shall
Aye.
be rectified.
What? Sufficient.
We have time.
Ah, let's take another view.
Who bothers a commissariat?
Well, another try then.
Cut through the shadows. I follow the plan. Hey! Raise with your legs.
The vine is aggravated.
Simple.
How much longer will the fire keep us safe? I feel it too.
Shadow Blade!
Sooner
Come on.
we're off this island, the better.
Good timing, Marley.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
Tools, samples. Hard to keep track of it all.
Commence the right of inquiry.
Commence the right of inquiry.
I am a servant
The
of
darkness
the grand
will
design.
not shelter you forever. Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
My eye shall uncover.
A single strike.
Any aberration shall be rectified. The right...
In a moment.
That thing she carries.
Strange. A taste of tampered time.
So many shipments.
Good taste.
Tools.
Blood and silence.
Hard to keep track of it all.
A heavy customer. Hey!
What do we have here?
Ah, a recipe for further strategy.
That thing
going
she
in.
carries with her.
A simple method.
Such a grisly
Alright, now.
trophy. You
Who was
know her
that?
history with its
Is
sister.
that-
She will have plans for it yet. Ignatius.
Our objective is clear. Strange. Our options for variety are endless. Let's add some flavor.
Well now.
We have the advantage of memories. Good taste. I carry this. The trap is
She
set.
carries with her. I hold on to such a
I heard
grisly
that.
trophy.
You
know
fiend.
her history
Is that-
with its sister. She will have plans
Simple.
for it yet. Nation. What do you do? I got things to read.
Raise with your legs.
This one is special.
I am horrified. The White Crow stands for
that cursed plant. Agreed.
To
Got the
see
souls
the
of
world
ancient
with
its
different
corruption.
eyes.
It makes me shudder. Faith. Must not waver. We all work towards the grand design.
That won't be a challenge.
Death is not defeat.
I like this one.
Aye.
There? What are we doing here, my other? Why are we on this rock? Have faith, my other. We must trust Ignatia, or we are lost.
Cut through the a heavy customer. I got
the fire hungers for us. Teresa, ready to serve.
That's all there was to do.
The key is secured. Now for the chest.
Hurry. Whatever is in there must be central to Ignatius' plans. Time is moving fast.
A big red orb? What is this tacky thing, Marley?
A memory, and not one of mine. It has been shaped, forged.
It looks different from yours.
I will not unleash this thing, but perhaps we can take a peek.
Ah, so you found my little message. Do you like the fruits of my labor? Of all the things I have taken from you, this is by far the most fascinating. To give shape to memories, to reshape reality. Do you even realize the potential? It does not matter, of course. In the end, I will take the treasure, just as I took your captain.
Enough! This was a waste of time. Let us leave.
Did you know I cut off Mordecai's head before I burned his soul? I always keep it close by. In fact, I have it right here. Perhaps you'd like it back. A little token to remind you of happier times. Come and get it then. I'll be waiting at Gran Alcazar.
Damn her! Cast her into the darkest below.
Whoa! It's shattered!
How dare she?
Calm down, Marley.
His head! She made a trophy from the captain's head.
We're one step ahead, Marley. We're solving Mordecai's riddle. Let her have that old skull. It won't help her once the treasure is ours.
Aye, you are right. She will not stop us. We will find the treasure.
I'd say we've learned all we can here. Find yourself a tier, crew.
Ready to serve. Yokai! Skewer the heart. Raise with your legs.
Commissarius mustn't know. No.
I follow the plan.
Whispers from the bark.
To each what they deserve.
Why did you break the tower? Ah, I see.
I've seen it happen.
Wie Sie wünschen.
Yes. I will go there soon. I promise.
I'm here.
I knew this would come.
So many voices.
It's been a while.
Treasure this moment, Mari.
Great von Pressfall.
Commissarius mustn't know.
Through the flames.
No.
A record of the past.
Whispers from the bark.
Anybody seen my servants?
That's some spice.
Let's reconsider the case.
Whispers
Anybody
from the
seen
bark.
my servants?
Very traditional. A single strike.
Whoa.
A heavy customer. Good timing, Marley. On my way. A memory for the Mari's hold. Blood and silence.
It's done.
Needs to arm. Count of four.
Muerto al hoyo.
Death is not
Dicho
defeat.
y hecho.
Less trouble for everyone. Having is better than wanting.
You're dead now. Leave.
We return. A feast is in order.
Consider it done.
This whole affair unnerves me, Navigator. Ignatia is experimenting with my power.
So she knows about it. You said only the crew remembers.
That is inaccurate. She has known ever since our first battle. It was the first time we clashed at sea. A rite of hers disrupted my soul. I don't remember much, but when I recovered, we were retreating. I felt it then. The link between Ignatia's soul and mine, like she was part of the crew. It's infuriating, Navigator. Try as I might, I cannot remove it.
And here I was wondering how Ignatia ever stood a chance against you. But you know what, Marley? It won't matter in the end. Want to know why? Because all she'll have are some bungled memories and an old skull. And we will have the treasure.
Aye to that, Navigator.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Like, finally. Is there something that Monkey doesn't share with my attention?
Toya, it's done.
Fancy a game of schach, mate?
Sharpshooter, a problem requires your attention.
Does it now?
One of the skellies was found on deck, motionless.
Someone is using them for target practice again?
No, it's not waking up. You should investigate.
I'll take care of it.
Who must I pay to have some music
The
played here
future
on deck?
calls.
I can play the flute if that's any help.
The scene of the crime. Let's see what we can find. Let's get a better view. The victim. Skeleton, normal build, all bones accounted for and intact. Hey, you! Doesn't react to sensory stimulation. Its soul remains. Let fate be our judge. A table, no other mugs. Victim drank alone. Once more onto the bridge. Broken mug on the floor. Likely the victim's. The deck is damp with some of the contents. It didn't finish. The salty air and the soul-infused wood of the Marley should have cleansed the dampness right away. That was not mere rum. This drink has been tampered with. Current evidence points towards adulterated rum. I'll have to convene with Pete and the Nameless One. They're the ones overseeing the distribution of rum rations. I've seen it happen. I see where this is going.
Pete! Pete! Look. Huh? What? It's the crow! Don't you see her? No, I don't see anything. Wait, no, that's not me. She's the blind one.
Very entertaining, as usual. Business is going good?
Good? Tell her, Pete. How are the numbers looking? Most of them are round. Others are a bit squared at the moment.
Ugh, I'll make it short for you. We've got poisoned rum on deck. You're the ones responsible for the rum's purity, so I'd advise you to cooperate unless you want to stand trial.
A trial? Pete, please, no. Nothing is longer than a trial.
I'll let the Marley know about your testimony. Change in position. the crow flies. Greetings, ship.
What have you found, Crow?
Can we cut through the act where you pretend you haven't witnessed all that's happened here?
Do you notice every itch and every scratch that irritates your skin?
I do.
Please, indulge me.
The victim drank poisoned rum.
Pete and the Nameless One are involved again. It was a rash call by the captain to make them oversee the rum.
Well, it was either them or our well-trusted quartermaster.
Sometimes you're stuck between a lull and a treacherous stream. I presume you've talked to them already. What did they say?
They're concerned with the length of the trial and the shape of numbers.
Just what you expect from them, then.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I also took the mug that held the afflicted fluids. I'll have to investigate it more, which will take time. I'll get back to you once I've found something.
Let's see what's out there.
I'm always prepared.
Von Preiswald, at your service.
No second thoughts, eh? Always move forward. Well, well.
Set a course, navigator. We've arrived. If my guess is correct, the relic of bark and bramble lies hidden here.
A bit vague for an island full of jungle. Where do we start?
Lost, are we, little pirates? How bold of you to enter my domain without even knowing what you are looking for.
Ah, Dreadvine. I see you're listening in.
This is my island, Marty. Nothing here escapes my notice, or my wrath.
We have come in search of a relic the captain has hidden here. One of bark and cursed bramble.
So, you know the words. Then the Gambit has begun.
You have it then?
Until recently. Unfortunately for you, the Inquisition has claimed it. Ignorant as they are. They had no idea what it was, and split it into 3 parts. Do you see the crates that litter the harbor? Your relic is in 3 of them.
Since nothing on this island escapes your notice, do you know which 3 it is, eh?
Of course, little pirate. But Mordecai wished for you to earn your prize. I am happy to oblige him.
Well, well. Espionage it is then.
There is a commissariat on the beach. Listen in on his conversation, and it may lead us to our prize. Now, choose our landing, navigator.
choice.
About time!
An obvious choice.
We may return here.
Don't mind me watching. I admit I am interested in how you will solve this test.
We are pirates, Dreadvine, not your personal objects of study.
Everyone on this island is subject to my study, be they living or dead.
I would much prefer it if you lent my crew a hand.
I have no hands, only an insatiable interest in the mysteries of the soul.
Simple.
Strange.
It will be done. One arm technique. Hey!
The Mali removes.
Agata.
Is that?
A heavy customer. I'm going in. Raise with your legs. Very traditional. A heavy customer. I follow the plan.
Never look back. I like it already. No second thoughts, eh?
Let's try a new.
How to put this? Good
Your
slap.
soul is free. Enjoy. I like these odds. A memory captured.
Please bother someone else. Let's change perspective.
The harbor is well protected. I advise against going inside the walls.
Well, no risk, no reward, eh?
There are no rewards inside.
Well, let's stay clear then. My soul is razor sharp.
Then see a confessor.
I'll be there soon.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Who disturbs the dirt around me? I shall ignore this impertinent interruption.
Our strategy pays off.
Is there any news of the Lucia Blanca?
None. They are inexcusably late. I will suggest their captain be demoted to your status.
At least the accursed vine is docile after we cut out the relic.
Have all 3 parts been secured?
Yes, commissaries. Though we have only been supplied with 2 armoriums, we had to put the 3rd into a normal crate.
Not ideal. But still within the boundaries of our doctrine.
Forgive me, commissaries, but wouldn't it have been easier to leave the relic in one piece?
Our scripture is clear. Any potent piece of cursed flora is not to exceed a size larger than what is specified in Vindicta 7, verse 28. If you have trouble remembering scripture, you will never make it to my rank acolyte.
A special request of the Inquisitor, eh? I wonder where the crates are.
I already found them. They are marked in your log. How long has it been?
It infuriates me.
You should have heard what they said.
This one is special.
We all have our place in the design.
Curious sound.
Who? What?
Devotion to the grand design.
Huh? What?
I can help if you let me.
She fell.
Let's peruse some minds. I'm always prepared. On my way.
Made unhealthy.
Raise with your legs.
There should be someone here.
Let's get moving, eh?
A ghostly pleasure.
There shouldn't be footprints.
I'm Schwert.
Commence the right
Anyone
of
hungry?
And so the will
Okay.
shall be.
A heavy customer.
Let's see what's up.
I'm here.
Opportunity calls. Well, well. A moment to remember.
The wood is cursed. Made unhelp me.
I.
What? Is that? There shouldn't be footprints
I'm
here.
honing in. Heave ho! Always move forward. What do we have?
Piece of wood. Clearly part of a larger whole.
I'd wager we'll learn more once the rest are in our hands.
I see you've recovered the first piece of the relic.
How fair is your assessment of our escapades, O mighty Dreadvine?
Mildly amusing, though there is little I haven't seen before.
Curious. They say that no two souls are the same, and that every cursed's power is unique.
A gross oversimplification. If you live as long as I have, you begin to see the connections, catalogued with the different categories of soul.
And what category do I fall into?
Traxxas. The annoying kind. Not worth my effort. The one that should concern itself with finding the next relic instead of testing my patience.
A worthy memory. 2 in 1. The oldest trick. Preparing the ingredients. A good starter. A familiar tune.
All right now.
that, you fiend.
Who was that?
Huh?
Who is that?
I'm... Another round?
Never look back. From here to there. Straight to the point.
What do we have here?
Well now.
Who disturbs the dirt around me?
My place is here. I cannot go.
Well, I have to.
Try again. Follow the noise. A refined decision. Get ready to strike. The fight begins. I can be any preparing the ingredients.
We all
Who
have our
disturbs
place
my
in the
sacred task?
Do I see Traxxas? Well, I have better things to do.
The dish takes shape. Raise with your legs.
A wise decision.
That's cool. I will be back. The oldest tricks are the best.
Oh, enough. Enough. Let us talk of something else.
A good starter. A familiar tune.
What horrid thing made that noise? Let's see what's out.
Ah, let's take another view.
Maiden, hone my senses. Any aberration shall be rectified.
Smoking right. Anyone? Need to go?
Your shift is yet.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the nearest pond to
Preparation
drown
is
my flame in.
Death is not defeat. Magatta.
That's exactly what I mean.
A fine blend of memories. Quickly.
Who disturbs the dirt around me?
On my
place
way.
is here. I cannot go.
I shall not
I'll
move
stay
from
where I
this
am.
place. I know there's no reasoning with them.
Opportunity calls.
Let's try a new recipe.
I'll be there soon. A memory capture.
Slice and dice.
What is that?
Let's try that again.
Oh, I can't stand their babbling.
A feast for my blade.
Straight to the point.
My blade is ready.
Well,
See you. Let's get you somewhere else.
Strange foreign tracks. What madness is this?
A feast for my blade.
Consider it done. Heave ho! Glad you have our backs.
Who disturbed
Never
the
look
dirt
back.
around me? Well, I have
My grasp of this body is slipping.
Curse you!
The undead.
Back here, I see.
Careful! The host is in.
The Marley resets time, and we can try again.
Balanced to perfection.
Well, now. Who disturbs the...
Careful! The host is.
And again. I can do this all day.
Tracks, eh? Well, I have better things to do.
My blade is ready.
A nice bauble.
Nothing I can't afford.
These tracks say, I shall not move from this place.
The new chapter in my memoirs.
Oh. Foreign tracks. What madness is this? What?
Burn the cursed wretch!
I will draw their last.
My turn awaits you, creature. Oh, how I will enjoy.
At your service.
My galley is the battlefield.
The second piece is yours. At least your escapades are mildly entertaining.
Hey, Dreadvine. A question, if I may.
What is it, little pilot?
You're helping Mordecai protect his treasure. Why would you do that?
Why should I answer you?
I'm just wondering. Mordecai went to an awful lot of trouble to hide his treasure, even from his own crew. I think you know why. You know the secret of his treasure.
Clever, little pilot. But it will take more than that to make me break my pact with Mordecai. I made that pact because Mordecai had a most intriguing proposition. Now, run along and fetch the last piece of the relic.
At your command.
First we risk our life.
Good timing, Marty.
Hey! My sword is razor sharp. Aye.
That won't be a challenge.
Toya, ready. 了解.
That's cool.
Let's see what's out there.
Ah, let's take another view.
We can't stay in this business. I've heard they're looking for gravekeepers at Angler's Grave.
Never look back. No second thoughts, eh? I like it already.
How to put
Move with
this?
speed.
Vile noise.
Memory captured.
I'm going in. I cannot lose. Agatta.
Well, now, is that?
Urge the undead! Abomin...
Restored.
A good starter.
What is this racket?
Well, now.
Our objective is clear.
First we risk our lives cutting that cursed vine. Now they don't even allow us inside the walls.
Don't worry your teeth off. At least we're getting...
My soul is razor sharp. Aye. No second thoughts, eh?
Greatness personified. The burdens of nobility. Marley at her finest.
Armarium is what...
That won't be a challenge.
Slice and dice. Shadowblade. An ambush in the making. I'm going in. A simple method of deception. That's cool.
What horrid thing made that noise?
Never look back.
Move
Like
unseen.
tasty wine.
We can't stay in this business. I've heard they're looking for gravekeepers at Angler's Grave.
From hauling crates to digging cursed soil. Do you have a taste for back-breaking work? Another pair of eyes might do the trick.
How much longer do you think this is going to take?
At this point, I've stopped caring. I'm just glad there's no vines here.
My blade is ready.
There we have it. The third piece.
Yes, I see it now. They are drawn to each other, as if...
Whoa! They snapped together. Now it's a long, gnarly piece of wood.
It's a piece of the Dreadvine, and more. This was once part of my heart.
You never should have signed up for this. Doing business...
Yes, I remember. It was the first repair I ever received.
You had sustained damage in a battle with the Morning Star. I had granted you shelter, as per our agreement, only to be repurposed as material for repairs.
It was unnecessary. The damage could have been avoided with my power. The captain held me back. He said any pirate worth their salt has a few scars to brag about.
Does this piece of wood hold any significance to the treasure?
None that I know of, Navigator. but it is no doubt the relic mentioned in the riddle. Carry it with you to the town. We must extract its energy and place it in the riddle hole.
One day they will get there too.
You are leaving, then? Very well. I shall return to pondering the soul, and pestering my unwanted guests.
I have a final question, almighty Dreadvine.
Yes, annoying navigator?
When did Mordecai entrust this relic to you?
A few years ago. In fact, it was the last time he and I spoke. He came in secret, clearly working towards some grander scheme, as he always did. Soon after, a cluster of souls brought in news of his final death. When I remembered his last words to me, I realized he knew the Reaper was coming.
No, couldn't have known. Ignatia ambushed us out of nowhere.
Perhaps you didn't know your captain as well as you think. He certainly kept his fair share of secrets from you.
Aye. And we'll untangle them one by one until the treasure is ours, eh, Marley?
Aye to that, navigator.
Straight to the point.
At this point, I've stopped caring. I'm just glad there's no vines here. This adventure. Good snout.
We never should have signed up for this. Doing...
We may have needs to return here. Nothing I can't afford. What would we do without you, Marty?
Off their ordained path.
My qualities are needed.
This shall not go unanswered.
A heavy customer. Add some spice. Ah, a recipe for further strategy. Raise with your legs. Aye. Very sensible, Marnie. Get ready to strike. I follow the plan.
That was no mere animal.
Made that noise.
Prepare for death.
I like it how you... Don't let the flame get you. We're all cutthroats here. Don't let the flame through the below we go.
We return. A feast is in order.
I'll be there soon. Straight to the point.
You're here to serve, I presume.
Ahoy, Quartermaster. How are the Marley's finances looking?
And how would I know such a thing?
Are those not our ledgers you're poring over?
Oh, no, please. These are my memoirs. I'm currently musing over a particular paragraph. Would you lend your ear and opinion to me?
All right. Let's hear it then.
January 9th, 1666. Despite his sobriquet, it was rather dark in Louis XIV's library. Yet there I was, showing great resolve and striking determination. I'm sure no other could have faced this situation with the calm and collected poise I possessed at the time. Fearless and dashing, I braved the oppressive darkness, eager to grace the monarch's collection with my distinguished attention. Now, what do you think?
Well, it's something.
Ah, I knew it. It's too humble, isn't it? No, you don't have to say it. My mother always told me I was too modest, but that will not hold true for this volume. Thank you, Aphia. You've already shown great value to this expedition.
You're too kind. Good luck with your memoirs.
A von Presswald never depends on luck for his work, and a mild effort and rigorous delegation. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Now we're getting somewhere.
It is I, the great von Presswald.
At your service.
It will be done. Molly, have you perchance seen the fish that,
That is the second time you've approached me about a fish, Shivcook. I'm beginning to wonder if this is something I should concern myself with.
Well, you see...
Sensei? I'm back.
Ah, there. Excuse me, Molly. On my way.
Sensei, look, I did it. What is it, Sensei?
It's astounding. How did you take them down?
I rid myself of all doubt, Sensei, and it worked, just as you said.
I cannot believe it.
Have I done something to disappoint you, Sensei?
No. Quite the opposite. You have proven yourself. Faster than I ever thought you would. See, I do not know what your mission entails, but there's only one last thing I can teach you.
What is it, Sensei?
It is pronounced Sakana. Once it was my sensei's name, and now it shall be yours.
Sakana. I like the sound of it.
You accept it?
Yes, Sensei, I do.
Then allow me the honor of sending you off to your mission.
Do you really believe I am ready, Sensei?
Remember your training, Sakana.
Free yourself of doubt. Use your surroundings.
And if all things fail, adapt.
Thank you, Sensei. I will never forget you.
And you will not be forgotten either, Sakana. Farewell.
Preparation is key. The dish takes shape.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready!
Please bother someone else.
I like it already. Consider it done.
Camoness ready.
Always move forward.
The relic of bark and bramble is ours.
Interesting memento he left for us. Your first battle scars, eh?
The captain was adamant that I keep them. I'd rather have undone the damage.
Every good pirate needs a few scars to brag about.
I will ponder your pirate ideals while I savor the energy from the relic.
I like these art.
Golden greetings!
Well, well.
What can I help you with, Navigator?
We've been on this journey for a while. I'd like to know a bit more about you.
Ask away.
How did you come to be?
The captain created me. The first thing I remember is his voice, giving me my name.
I've met my share of ship souls, but none were as strong as you.
I was created from the fragment of an ancient and powerful soul. My potential has only grown with the voyages we made and the strength of my crew. Now, it's my turn, Aethia Manicato. Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell. Grew up in Soulspire. Just another orphan swept in during the war. I always knew I wanted to be a pirate. Just didn't know how hard it'd be to get there. I took cuts and bruises, bloodied my hands and my soul to get that black pearl in my chest.
Curious. You seem to cherish your painful memories. I'll never understand that.
What? You never took a few punches to get a prize?
Not many. Usually when they happen, I unleash a memory and find a better way.
I see. That does take a bit of the fun away, don't you think?
If you say so, Navigator. Now, I believe we all have work to do.
A feast for my blade, ready to serve.
Having is better than
No
wanting.
second thoughts, eh?
Help an old woman out, will you?
My, look at you. You think you've been in the Marley's crew for years.
Jealous, are we?
Oh, on the contrary, I'm quite content to remain under the Marley's notice.
I get the feeling you distrust her.
Trust is not the issue, Signora. Alas, I forget you are still playing the game blind.
So why don't you educate me about the rules?
Ha! But what fun would that be? All pieces are on the board. Observe the game. Learn what moves to make.
And if I don't?
That would be telling. A presto, Signora.
Consider it done. I like these hours.
Where to, Navigator? I'm sensing a black pearl on Dreadvine's Cove. We should wait.
Is that the red Marley I sense at the edges of my consciousness?
Greetings, Dreadvine. You wouldn't know anything about a black pearl on your island.
You are not the first ones to ask for this little bauble the brine brought in. A Magistratus has been incessant about it. His hollow threats have long stopped being amusing.
We could silence him for you, in exchange for the pearl.
I fail to see why I would give up such a valuable object of study.
Would you rather wait until the Inquisition pries it from you?
All right. Take care of the Magistratus, and then we can negotiate.
I smell dishonesty here.
Don't worry, Navigator. I have a plan. Now, choose our entry.
Toya ready.
getting rusty.
Our objective is clear.
You need to ask. You can't afford it. Good. My tobacco is getting stale. We may have need to return here. If you must, to taste the soul of another. A ghostly pleasure. Oh. How dare! Well, another try then. I have to get a new coat anyway. My qualities are needed. The burdens of nobility. Another pair of eyes might do the trick. Control!
Oh?
Right? Marley at her finest. Good. My tobacco was getting...
This will not go away. We shall see every last one of the cursed pearls delivered to the fire.
Ah, you approach the Magistratus. How will you dispose of him and his entourage?
Something direct and violent.
Very well. I shall observe your stumbling with mild curiosity.
If I may ask, why do you tolerate the Zealots?
They provide a modicum of distraction. Not that there's much new to learn. Their idiotic dogma changes little. Still, playing with fire does have its allure.
What is a black pearl to you, I wonder? A delicacy, perhaps? Like a drop of blighted honey? Ah.
Why not choose my power?
Anyone hungry?
It will be done. Move with speed. Balanced to perfection. Cut through the shadows. Quickly.
A little souvenir.
The fire hungers for us. Let fate be our judge. And death comes
So you've
rolling
managed to
down.
silence the annoying Magistratus. I admit this did prove a slight distraction. Now, if you would excuse me, I have ancient questions to ponder.
Judgment.
What is it now, Marlin? You know I do not take kindly to interruptions.
May I remind you that you owe us a black pearl?
I remember agreeing to no such thing. Neither do I feel inclined to negotiate now.
In that case, let me use my power to undo our actions. Then we will leave you to the Magistratus's ramblings.
You are no fun. Very well. Have your precious pearl, if you must. I have delivered it to the watchtower at the Shattered Cliffs. I trust you are able to collect it yourselves.
With pleasure, oh mighty dread vine.
Many of our ways are still strange to me.
How long is it?
Ours is Elsa. May your soul...
My power grows.
To taste the soul of another. That won't be a challenge.
You are still young.
The tower lies in sight. You think the dread vine will remain honest?
I think he was merely testing us. He always does.
You lot and him go way back, eh?
I still remember how the captain and I negotiated safe harbor with him. Times were different then. It doesn't matter. The pearl is ours. He always does.
You lot and him go way back, eh?
I still remember how the captain and I negotiated safe harbor with him. Times were different then. It doesn't matter. The pearl is ours.
Why would the Inquisitor come to this curse-ridden island? It depresses me that her eyes must witness the futility of our work.
As a servant of the maid, she must walk her preordained.
My path continues.